First, I want to thank all of you for the amazing reception I received in the last week. It took me 2 months to go from 0 to 200 subscribers, but it took less than 1 week to go from 200 to 500. That is amazing. I will talk more about that and the future of my channel at the end of the video. To do this automatic farming method, you need to be at least at the 5th dungeon, which is on the 19th of September. So remember that there will be spoilers about the 5th palace. First, you need to have a persona that repels physical attacks. This is easy because on the 5th palace you can easily find Arahabaki, and if you have anyone that is stronger because you're in New Game Plus, you can summon whatever you want that nulls or repels physical attacks, and also has high strength. Apart from a persona with null or repel physical attacks, you also need an accessory that you can buy in Shibuya. Quick travel to the Underground Mall and then go to the jewelry store. There you have to buy a hunger gem, which costs 80,000 yen. At this point in the game, it shouldn't be too difficult to have 80k. If you don't have it, just use the money farming method or just farm money to reach 80k. After these 2 steps, you just need to wait for the 5th dungeon. If you already finished the dungeon, don't worry. The enemy can still be found on the 1st floor of the memento area that you unlock after finishing the dungeon. When you're ready, make sure that you disable network functions. If you have network functions, you won't be able to do this automatically, because if the enemy panics, the game will stop to ask you if you want to use network help. Also change your difficulty to easy. It doesn't affect experience, but it makes farming faster. Then remove all party members from your team apart from the main characters. Equip your hunger charm to the main character. And make sure that your melee weapon doesn't have any statuses. For example, if you rage the enemy, they will stop calling for reinforcements, so you won't be able to farm automatically. When you're ready, go inside the palace and look for an enemy called Black Ooze. If you don't find it, just escape from the battle. When you find the enemy, the only thing you need to do is enter the rush mode. You can do this on the PlayStation 4 by pressing the option button or on the PlayStation 3 by pressing start. As you can see here, the enemy will only attack, use hunger, or summon another enemy if there are less than 3. They resist physical attacks, but it's good that you don't one-shot them, so that they have time to summon other enemies. These enemies don't give a lot of experience, it's about 100 for each enemy, but you can leave the game in auto farm while you're sleeping, working, or doing other stuff. You don't have to pay attention to the game, just leave the game there, and if you want to play, come back and kill the enemies or run away. Right now, as I'm recording and editing the video, I'm leaving the PlayStation 4 to farm. So thank you for watching, and now I will talk about the 500 subs milestone. As I said, it's amazing. It took me a long time to reach 200 subs, but then last week it jumped from 200 to 500. It's not very big because there are YouTubers with millions of subs, but for me it's still amazing. I thought I will reach 500 after maybe 1 year or almost 1 year, so this is beyond my expectations. The vast majority of you subbed to my YouTube channel because of Persona 5 guides. I have to be realistic. I won't be able to make Persona 5 videos forever. Even now, apart from this video, I only have one other idea in mind for a guide, but then I don't know. I will probably move on to other games. So right now I need some feedback from people who watch my videos. What do you like or dislike about my videos? What should I do in the future for this channel? I mean, normally I will just do whatever I want, but you're the audience, so I think I need your opinion to build a healthy community. So any kind of feedback is appreciated. Feel free to roast and criticize me, I don't mind as long as it helps. You can also find me on Twitter, and I will link my Twitter account in the description. I don't know why, but every time someone sends me a message on YouTube, I never get a notification. With everything being said, thank you for watching the video up until this point. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and maybe leave some feedback in the comments below. Again, thank you and maybe see you in the next video.